Hey everyone, what is going on? And welcome back to another meta guide. Yes, Thursday, the Halloween Cup, as well as the Open Great League begins. So I am excited. I personally really like the Halloween Cup, and we're actually getting an Ultra League Halloween Cup. That's not for another week, so we're going to be talking about the Great League one. But yeah, really cool, a really fun meta. The past couple of years, I did enjoy it. So we have some new additions, of course, mainly Pink Toxapex, but we have some other ones as well. And we're going to talk about those Pokemon. So let's go ahead and begin for the S rank. Rank number 1, Toxapex, the new addition I was talking about. Yes, Toxapex is really strong for this meta. It's such a bulky Pokemon. Poison is all over this meta, but I mean Toxapex with that poison jab also has Brine, also has Sludge Wave. Brine, not the greatest move, but I mean that's what you have to work with because that's what it has. But still a really strong Pokemon. Really bulky Pokemon. It can take hits for days, and yeah, really excited to use this myself. And as I said, on pvpoke.com it is ranked number 1, so you'll definitely see it. Unfortunately, I didn't get a great one. The best rank I got was like a 200 something, so likely that's the one I will be using. But if you have a great rank 1, even better, right? Then we have Golbat, another great poison type. We've been seeing this, or we saw this a lot in, the Evolution Cup. Golbat is a great Pokemon with Wing Attack, Shadow Ball, and Poison Fang. So really strong Pokemon. Then we have another Poison one. We have Nidoqueen. You guys know Nidoqueen, right? Poison Jab, Poison Fang, Earth Power. Going to be doing well against those poison types. And we have Frostlass, probably the best ghost type in this meta. It gets to the moves really fast with Powder Snow, Avalanche, Shadow Ball, or you could even go Crunch if you want to. Crunch is not as strong as Shadow Ball, but it's still really powerful. Then we have a new addition. We have Golion Wheezing with Fairy Wind. So going to be getting to the moves relatively fast. Just like a pretty interesting Pokemon. I think this is going to be top meta, to be honest. I think Golion Wheezing, I'm personally excited to try it. I think it's going to be really good. Then we have Manda Buzz, so a great dark type. Really bulky. Going to be doing well against the ghost types, right? Going to be doing well against any confusion users, because if there's a confusion user like Wormadam, which there is, Manda Buzz would definitely like to meet it, right? Because I mean, I think Wormadam will be pretty common because of all the poison types in the meta. Then for the A rank, we have Beedrill or Shadow Beedrill, really strong Pokemon, really strong bug type. It has to watch out for a couple things, but it's a pretty strong one. And it does a lot of damage as well. It also has that drill run where it could fight Toxapex. So super effective towards the Toxapex, which is something you definitely want to be on the lookout for. And then we have Wormadam, a confusion user. There's no reason why a confusion user will not be strong in this meta, right? Going to be doing well against all the poisons, mainly Toxapex, Golbat, Nidoqueen, right? Any poison types, pure poison types. Just going to be doing really well with that confusion damage, and it's bulky. You could go with an XL1. I don't know how XL it has to be. I don't have an XL1. I just use the one I have built with no XL candy, but an XL is just going to be that much tankier. Then we have Skunk Tanks. Skunk Tank with the poison jab, going to be really strong. Flamethrower and Crunch, really strong as well. It also has access to Sludge Bomb. Probably going to go with the Flamethrower and Crunch, to be honest. But yeah, really strong Pokemon. Then we have a Lowland Eradicate with the Fire Spin. So one of, if not the only strong fire type in this meta with that, I mean, Fire Spin damage. Just going to be doing really well against the bug types like Beedrill or Wormadam, right? Going to be doing, it also has Bone Club against the poison types like Toxapex, although it's not a strong move, so it still won't be doing too much. But yeah, I mean, a really strong one. I mean, probably going with the Shadow variant, I think would probably be a solid way to go. But yeah, pretty good Pokemon. We've seen this the past couple of Halloween Cups. We'll see it again. Then for the B rank, we have a Azumel. Now, Azumel, even with all the poison types, it's still good. I don't think it's top meta because of all the poison types, but it still has play, right? I mean, it's going to get walled by like Toxapex, no doubt about it. So I think we'll see less Azumel this year than we have previous years, but I still think it's okay. Then we have Hisuian Quillfish. So Hisuian Quillfish is a dark and poison type, so gets the Shadow Ball really fast. It's just such pretty unique, pretty interesting Pokemon. Maybe not super unique, but pretty interesting pick for you. Then we have, if you have the XLs for it, we have a Lowland Grimer. Unfortunately, I do not have the XLs for it, so you will likely not see me using it. Maybe I'll feature somebody using it, but a really strong one with that poison jab attack. So really strong Pokemon. And again, it's a dark poison type, so it's not weak to confusion. The same with that Hisuian Hisuian, Quillfish, as well as Skunk Tank. They're not weak to Confusion. They actually resist them because they're part Dark type. Then we have a couple ghosts. We have Runerikus with Shadow Claw, Sand Tomb, and Shadow Ball. And then we have Sableye. So Sableye, of course, always a great safe swap, right? So those two ghosts are going to be really strong in this meta. I think Runerikus, of course, is new for this season. And then we're going to move on to the other options. We have Fortress. So Fortress is another bug steel type that I think could be pretty good as long as it stays away from Mawile. You know, it's a steel type, so it is resisting the poison attacks, so it's always good, right? Just keep it away from a Lowland Mawile. It should be pretty good. Mawile or Shadow Mawile probably going to be doing pretty good in this meta as well with the new Fairy Wind attack. I'd probably go with the Shadow one because of the damage, but yeah, I mean, really strong Pokemon. I'd probably, honestly, with Mawile, I would say I wouldn't go Power Punch because what are you boosting? Your Fairy Wind damage? It's not doing much anyway. I would probably go with the Iron Head and play rough, but we'll see how the meta unfolds. Then we have Tentacruel with the new Scald attack, Poison Jab Scald. I think that's a really, really powerful combination. So I think that could have maybe been in the B rank. Some of these actually really good. So some of these could have been bumped up maybe a little bit to the B rank. I think they're really strong. Then we have a Lowland Eradicate. A Lowland Eradicate has Quick Attack, which was buffed. So another great Pokemon for this meta. We've even seen it in previous years, but it's even better now. It also has Bite, which is good as well. Then we have Drapion, a Shadow Drapion. Of course, it's a really fast Pokemon. Again, probably could be in the B rank. It's really, really strong. Pokemon. Then we have a Lowland Ninetales. A Lowland Ninetales with Charm or Powder Snow. But the thing is, if you go with Charm, so many poison types, right? Yeah, if you get it on the Dark type, that's going to be fantastic. Or even something that's neutral against. But you do have to watch out because you do not want it to get on the poison types, right? So it could work, but you just have to keep it away from the poison type Pokemon. Then we have Umbreon. Umbreon is such a tank. And going to be, similar to Manda Buzz, just such a tank. Going to be doing pretty well for sure. Then we have Crustle. Crustle is a bug type we've seen in previous Halloween Cups. And yeah, I mean, SmackDown going to be doing a lot to the, like Golbat to Beedrill to the bug types, right? Going to be doing really well. Then we have Escavalier. Escavalier is a counter user. It also has Drill Run, so I mean, and it's a steel type. So Toxapex, gotta watch out. Nidoqueen, gotta watch out, right? I do think Escavalier actually has some play. A lot of these other option Pokemon are actually really good and probably gonna try out quite a few of them, to be honest. Then we have Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini is a fairy type, so it does have to watch out for all the poison jab users or the poison types. But the water gun is powerful, same with Surf, so I could see it having play. Then Galvantula. Galvantula does have to watch out for Smackdown, of course, or a Lowland Mawile. But, I mean, it's strong with the Volt Switch, with the Discharge, with the Lunge, right? A Lunge is a great bait move. So, yeah, pretty good. And then we have Salazzle, excuse me, with the Incinerate and Poison Jab. Really, really fast. Really strong as well, but really frail. So that's going to be the Halloween Cup for you. Let me know what Pokemon you plan on trying out. But we also have to move on to the solid team options. So the first team is actually going to be a Dark and Double Poison team. So the Dark going to be that Manda Buzz with the two poison types in the back. Of course, Manda Buzz does not like Azumel, or Charm user if you happen to see a Lowland Ninetales, whether they have Charm or Powder Snow, but the poison types in the back can handle them really well. Poison types in the back do not like Confusion like Wormadam, but Manda Buzz is double resisting Confusion. So I think this is a nice team. I think Dark Double Poison, whether it be these poison types or like a Nidoqueen substituted for something else, I think could be really solid. Really strong team in my opinion. Really strong team. I guess the team kind of has to watch out for Frostlass, so you have that going for you. But, I mean, Manda Buzz can still put up a fight against the Frostlass with the Snarl Foul Play, right? Because it's super effective. Same with Golbat, I guess, and Shadow Ball. But we're moving on to another team. We have a Fairy Wind user, Golion, Weezing, with Double Ghost in the back. So Double Ghost being that safe swap, being that Sableye, right? And Sableye only weak to Fairy, so again, I don't think you're going to be seeing much Charm. I could be wrong. I guess we'll find out. But Azumel, I guess, is a threat. But the thing is, like, Sableye still has play against Azumel. Even if Azumel is the response to it, right? Even if you safe swap into Sableye and they do happen to have an Azumel in the back, it still has play there. You could bait, you could go for the return. It still does a lot of damage. Golion Weezing is a great Pokemon. Next up, we actually have a triple bug team that Zionic actually used, I believe it was last time the Halloween Cup was around. Crustle the backline is going to be weak to that Fire Spin, Alolan Marowak, right? Crystal with the Smackdown going to be doing well against the Lowland Marowak. So I think it could be a powerful team, kind of on the frail side of things, but I still think it's a powerful team. It worked for Zionic in the previous Halloween Cup, so I see no reason why it wouldn't work again. Another team, we have another double ghost team, so another dark and double ghost team, but this time we're using Frostless and a Lowland Marowak, so Frostless being a great safe swap. Yeah, I think it's a great safe swap. You could run Crunch or Shadow Ball, as I mentioned earlier. If you're afraid of a Lowland Marowak, you could run Crunch so you get to it faster, but Shadow Ball obviously would just one-shot the Lowland Marowak. But, I mean, great team, of course, the Skunk Tank with that Crunch against the Lowland Marowak, and then you have a Lowland Marowak of your own. So pretty solid team, I think. And then we're moving on to another team, a Zoom Out. We're trying out in the Zoom Out team with Frostless again as a safe swap, and then we have Wormadam to hit all those poison types. Obviously, the Zoom Out does not want to see the poison types, right? And Frostless just a heavy-hitting Pokemon. Then we have another team. We have a double dark team this time with Wormadam in the lead. So the double dark team going to be Sableye, a safe swap, and Umbreon. You could go Manda Buzz instead of Umbreon. Both of them are really strong. Both of them do well against the Lowland Marowak if you happen to see a lot of those, and I think they will be common. Both of those Pokemon also do well against the Frostless, which I think will be common. The Sableye is resisting the poison attacks, which is good if you happen to battle poison-type Pokemon, which you will. Wormadam does do well against the poison types as well. So I think that could be a really strong team. A couple of these teams could be really powerful. Anyway, that's going to be it for the Halloween Cup for the Great League. Let me know what Pokemon you will be using in the Halloween Cup, which team you'll be using, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.